Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pure English Practice. Glad to have you in the room. I want to first say welcome back. If you're coming back after a summer, we've been running Pure English Practice for about 6 months now, and we took a little holiday in the summer, so we're glad to have you back. And if you're new, just let us know in the chat. Say, I'm new. If you would, go to the chat.
I'm new.
Yeah, you're good. I'm new. I'm
Yeah.
Blue Moon.
I'm new.
Exactly.
From
So
Philippines.
find that chat for me while we have people coming. And if you would, I would like a couple of things in the chat. I'd like you to type where you're calling in from. So what country, if you're in the United States, what state? And if you're in a big city, then name your city. But I'll say hello from Maryland, right? So I'd love to see some place names. Let me know what the weather's like. I like all of that. And then I'll go ahead and mention, as people are joining the room, welcome, I'm Karen, that we have learners in the room, English learners, and we have English teachers in the room, and we have English teachers who are English learners. So we're all together in one boat tonight and this morning. I say tonight because many of us are in the Western Hemisphere, but some of us are in the Eastern Hemisphere. We have folks in Japan. Raise your hand if you're in the Eastern Hemisphere. In Asia. Who's here from Asia? Hi, now, good to see you, Grace Scott, good job. We have other folks who are from Latin America, like I see Gilson from Brazil. So great to have you here. This is a recorded session, so please take note. We record these sessions and we post them to our YouTube channel. And Jennifer will be my co-host. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer is here to provide you with information, to answer questions about what we do at Blue Canoe and Color Vowel. And our teachers, raise your hand, teachers, say hello. We have teachers in the room who are Color Vowel teachers. So they're here to answer questions. They're here to participate. Raise your hand if you are a learner. Who's a learner? Great, glad to have you learners. We're here to discover and practice today. So I'm looking in the chat and I see some great places. Let's try, we have Mac calling in from Sydney. What color is Sydney? Silver, pin, Sydney.
Silver pin, Sydney. Sorry, a bit slow off the mic there.
Good, I'll call around. How about Belém? You're in Mexico, but where are you living now? Belém? Hello.
Hello, I'm living in Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
Good. Yeah, what color is Atlanta, everybody?
Atlanta.
What we do is we try to assign, and we do assign a color to the big stressed syllable. So Atlanta, black cat, Atlanta. Thank you, teachers. Let's remind ourselves, if you have your image cards, this is a great time to use your image cards. So black cat, Atlanta. Wonderful, everybody. I'll pick a couple more cities as we get started. I'd like to welcome our teachers who are here from Costa Rica. Welcome. We have a group right now who are using Blue Canoe. Raise your hand if you're from Costa Rica, and welcome to our teachers. Hi, Brita. Nice to see you again. So that's a really exciting project. Hi. So we have two wonderful products and companies. We've got Color Vowel, which is our teacher method program, and we have Blue Canoe, which is the app for learners. You'll hear me talk about both. Okay. Jennifer, pick one more city or place that we can play with. You want to lead us through a color while I connect my phone for our activity?
I'm always interested in Oregon. What? I know I always say it wrong, so I try to avoid saying it. It's a state in the United States.
Yeah, so take the chat up, everybody. What do you say? Is it Oregon? Oregon? How do you say that state name, and what color do you use? Take a look in the chat. Okay. Here we go. Wonderful. What do we have showing up there? Orange door. That's right. So let's try orange door. Ready? Orange door, Oregon. I lost my place. We'd also say Portland, right? Those are colors. Well, let's learn those colors and let's review those colors. I'm going to take you into my phone. Let's see. What do you see? Do you see my desktop? There we go. Ha! This is my phone, and here is my Blue Canoe app. I'm going to use it tonight to review our color vowels, okay? And so while I'm touching my phone, we're going to also use our hands. So just do what I do. This is the way that we practice English. So take out your hand, and if I move my mouse around and tap,
green tea, E.
Let's repeat together. Ready? Green tea, E.
Silver pin, I.
Repeat. Silver pin, I.
Gray day, A.
Ready? Gray day, A.
Red pepper,
Red pepper, eh.
Black cat, A.
Black cat, ah.
Purple shirt,
Purple shirt, Notice I use my hand even when I'm listening, like this.
A cup of mustard,
A cup of mustard,
Olive sock,
Olive sock,
White tie, I.
White tie, I.
Blue moon, oo.
Blue moon, ooh.
Wooden hook,
Wooden hook,
Rose boat, O.
Rose boat, oh.
Turquoise toy, oi.
Turquoise toy, oi.
Brown cow, ow.
Brown cow, ow. So these are the symbols that we use in Color Vowel and Blue Canoe. Teachers, a lot of teachers like to have their image cards like purple shirt, learners, you should know these in order to practice with Blue Canoe, the app. Okay, so tonight, this is my little preview of Blue Canoe. If you are new to Blue Canoe, you can get it in your app store for Android or for iPhone. It's all there for you under Blue Canoe Learning, okay? So let's stop share there. All of those images are here on the chart too, which we'll also be using tonight. So stay tuned. Those of you who have just joined us, welcome. I'm Karen Taylor of the Color Vowel Chart. Jennifer Campion here as my right-hand woman. I like to change the stress on that word because the old saying is my right-hand man. So she is my right-hand woman. That's my little joke for woman. All right, let's move along. We have a lot in store for you today, and I'm going to start with a question for you about the rose sound. So rose boat, oh. Take a look at my mouth as I say it. Rose boat, oh. Oh, so a key feature of this sound, and this is our sound for the day or the night, wherever you are, this sound has a movement, and the movement is in the lips. So watch it again. Oh, oh, rose boat, oh. I'll look at the color vowel chart for just a minute, and I would like to go ahead and create a spotlight here. So now you can see my chart close by, right? Here I am at rose, and to make that rose sound, we're going to make a circle with our lips. So it's O, like this circle right here, O, O. But instead of staying there, we're going to actually move it, O, O. And it actually moves to blue. So rose is a moving sound. O, that moves to blue. O, okay. I want to hear some rose words. Actually, I want to see some rose words in the chat. So what kinds of words are rose? Extra points for multi-syllable words, but we'll start with a few like home or go home, rose boat. So let's see if we can come up with, I don't know, 20 rose words. Teachers, stand back. Learners, have fun. Enter your words and let's see what we get. Okay. We're watching the chat for rose words. And if you can think of the words you know that are one syllable, that's great. 2 syllables, even better. So I don't know, teachers, while we have the learners in the room writing down their rose words, I'd like 3 volunteer teachers for multi-syllable rose words. Can you demonstrate, please? Let's take a look. Let's remove that. We've got our view. I want to see my gallery. Teachers, any volunteers? 1 rose word per teacher. Gilson. Unmute.
Homework.
Oh, nice. Can you model it for us?
Yeah. Rose, boat, O, homework.
Great. Everybody repeat. Rose, boat, O, homework.
Homework.
Fantastic. Number
Rose
2.
boat.
Yeah, go Dawn. Welcome. Oh, you're muted. Let's unmute you.
Rose Boat, Oklahoma.
Beautiful. Let's repeat, everybody. Ready? Rose,
Rose
boat.
boat
Oklahoma.
Fantastic. That's great. And a third, 1 more volunteer teacher. Do I see now? Welcome now.
Okay, and rose.
1 more time. Go ahead. We need to unmute you.
Sorry. Okay, rose, boat, co-worker.
Co-worker. That's a great word. Rose, boat, co-worker. Fantastic. So I'm going to use that list that you've just made, everybody, and share my screen here to my whiteboard. Here's my whiteboard. With my whiteboard, there we go. Let me move a few things out of the way. There we go. Ha, rose boat, co-worker. I really like that one. So I'm going to write some of these. We've got rose boat, co-worker, and that's okay. And I'm going to underline where my hand opens. That's the stress. Rose boat, co-worker. I love these words. Let's take a look from the top. We've got nose, toes, all those nice body parts from your nose to your toes. So we've got that, nose and toes. Very good. Nose, toes. Grocery is a great word, Doug. Nice multi-syllable word. Grocery. Grocery. 3 syllables, but the O sound or that rose sound is the most important sound. Most is also a nice rose word. Most. Move those lips. Don't forget. O. Keeping our list going. We've got snow, flow, grow. All of these are fantastic. Snow, grow. How are we on my list? Flow. Everybody can see that, right? Okay.
Hey, Karen,
Yeah.
somebody wrote the word house.
Aha. Good. Let's take a look at house. So house, ow, has the same ending place, but it's not the right beginning place for that sound. So ow has a brown sound. Ow, brown cow, ow. It can look rose, but it's actually brown. Nice. Any other? Suppose is such a great word because it just sounds so different than the others. Suppose, I suppose. I'll put it here on the right side. Suppose. Proposal. Thanks a lot for that one. Proposal. Both. That's a tricky one because it looks like both, B-O-T-H, but this is a rose word. Both. Great. And let's pick one more. Won't. That's another great word because so many people mispronounce it as want, and it's won't. All of these are rows. Fantastic. So we'll take these words, look at them with our eyes, and know that they are rows, as this image shows. And let's go ahead and flood. Flooding is saying each word in order with a rhythm. So take out your hand like this. This is the rhythm here. Boom, boom. Here we go and flood. Ready? Rose, boat, co-worker, nose, grocery, most, snow, grow, flow, toes, won't, suppose, proposal, both. Oh, round your lips. Oh, round your lips. Let's try it again. One more time. Rose, boat, co-worker, nose, grocery, most, snow, grow, flow, toes, won't, suppose, proposal, both, faster, co-worker, nose, grocery, most, snow, grow, flow, toes, won't, suppose, proposal, both. Whew, that was fast. But all of those should have the same movement of the lips that we see in O. O. Okay. It's tricky because other languages have an O sound, like Spanish or Japanese has O, but it's different from the English O. So keep it moving, everybody. Wonderful. From here, I'd like to, we've made a list, by the way. That was a very nice list. We made a list, and I'd like to make a list with a chant. So let's make a list. Let's make a list. Let's make a list. Follow what I do with your hands like this. So if I move over here, you move over here. And if you move over there, we move over there. And if I use both hands, use both hands. Just do what I do like that. Okay? Are we ready? I'm going to go slowly and then I'll go more quickly. Okay. Use your hands and speak with me, not after me, but with me. Everybody can stay muted, meaning your microphone is off during this time. So this is our night's chant called Let's Make a List. 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 Slow. Let's make a list. 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 Let's make a list of the things that we want. Let's make a list of the things that we want. Let's make a list of the things we want. Let's make a list of the things we want. Let's make a list of the things that we want. Words. Words. Purple shirt. Words. Again, words. Words. Purple shirt. Words. Here we go. Let's make a list of the words that we learned. Let's make a list of the words that we learned. Let's make a list of the words we learned. Let's make a list of the words we learned. Let's make a list of the words that we learned. Let's make a list. Let's make a list. Let's make a list. Let's make a list. Let's make a list of the things we need. Let's make a list of the things we need. Let's make a list of the things we need. Let's make a list of the things we need. Let's make a list of the things that we need. Of we need. Of we need. A list of the things we need. List of the things we need. Go slow. List of the, list of the, list of the, list of the. Notice, list of the, not list of the. So we make a special kind of sound when these small words come together. Rather than getting stuck on these individual words, we take small individual words and put them together. List of the words. Try that. List of the words. 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 2 more times. List of the words. List of the words. List of the words. Let's make a list of the words that we want. Let's make a list of the words that we want. Let's make a list of the words we want. Let's make a list of the words we want. Let's make a list of the words that we want. Good job, everybody. Let's make a list of the words that give you a lot of thought. What kinds of tricky words? We're moving into our next section, by the way. What kinds of tricky words would you like to learn more about? What would you like help with? So this is a time when you can list a word that you want me to explain, or we want to practice somehow. Any word that you've been wondering about this week, okay? Influence, influence. Misery, Missouri, misery, Missouri. Lots of great words. Segue. Ooh, I'm watching. Tolerance. Gosh, so many great words. All right. Whew. We're going to keep this list. Okay, I see a lot of great words here. For those who might be watching this recorded session, let me read some of these aloud since we have them
And
now.
Karen, I'm writing them down for you.
Wonderful. And everybody, you can save the chat, by the way. I want you to know that you can go to the chat and save it. Okay. We've given you that option. So go into the chat options and you can save advice and understandings. Great. I have my cards. Other people have their cards. Let's look at some of these great words. And I will keep these. Jennifer's listing them. I'll use these for future chants. We meet every first and third Thursday in September, October, November. And in December, we'll take a little break before January, okay? So again, first and third Thursdays. Let's just remember, first and third Thursdays, all purple shirt. Nice sound there. Let's go through some of these. I'm sure we have more than we can do now, but I'm going to pick 3 in just a minute. So let's look at them. We've got influence, influence. Color, silver pin influence. Take a look. So what we do is take the biggest sound in the word, the stressed sound, and we organize it right there. And you can organize your words in the way you speak. If the big sound has the longest time and the right color vowel, it'll be understood mostly, right? So we have influence. Then we have a great word there, misery, another silver pin word. So I've got my misery, yeah. Everyone try that. Misery, sadness, silver pin, misery, not to be confused with the wonderful state of Missouri, so purple shirt, Missouri. So a nice purple word for Missouri, beautiful state, okay? A lot of great words here. I'm going to look for a rose word. Do we see a rose word? Any rose? Through, tolerance, garage. Maybe no rose words. That's okay. I can do something different with
Though, somebody had though.
Oh, we have
Because of through and though.
through and though.
but and all
Great.
of those words.
Rambunctious, though. I like rambunctious. That's a great word. Tuition, there. I like that silver word, tuition, tuition. Let's use my whiteboard for just a moment and look at that. Hold on. I'd like to draw for you. So let's get that going. There we go. Share screen. Tuition, tuition. Wonderful word, tuition, 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 tuition. 3 syllables there, tuition, but one of them has more time than the others. And it sounds like this, tuition, tuition. So the stress is here, right? And this is a silver word. What an interesting word. It has a couple of other interesting things going on. Tuition, tuition has a little invisible W right here that is not written, but we need to say it anyway. So tuition, tuition. If that's tricky, say wi, tuition, wi, tuition, right? Tuition, tuition. Last time, wi, tuition. Good. So tuition, and then these 2 letters at the end are very short. Shin, shin, shin. So I love tuition. Let's take tuition. I like rambunctious. What a great word, rambunctious, rambunctious. What does rambunctious mean, Dawn? Rambunctious. Why are you using? I think that was your word, right?
Yes, it came up in class today. Usually referred to lots of energy in children and not necessarily a bad thing because we were contrasting it with obnoxious and looking at the obnoxious is bad, rambunctious, not necessarily, just the normal lots of energy usually associated with a kid.
Okay, so rambunctious is a wonderful adjective that we use mostly to talk about children who are active and like to play loudly and actively. So let's try that word. The children were rambunctious, rambunctious, color. The color will help us master this word. Rambunctious, rambunctious. A cup of mustard, rambunctious, rambunctious. There's a little sound here too. We can call this rambunctious, rambunctious. There's a little black right there, a little black, okay? Rambunctious, shus. And so there's that also that kind of shin and shus, okay? And then a third word that came up is that nice rose word I always like, though, and that is a rose word, okay? Rose. What can we say? When it doesn't have the T, it's rose. When it has the T, it's olive. Thought, right? So that olive comes in with that T there. I don't know if you can find a way to memorize that, but we can certainly practice it, okay? So let's just take that out for now. This is our rose word, and we can finish with a little chant and then take questions that we have for our final minutes. So here is my chant. It's going to start here, right? With tuition, rambunctious, though. Tuition, rambunctious, though. Tuition, rambunctious, tuition, rambunctious, tuition, rambunctious, though. So bum, bum, bum. Silver, mustard, rose. Silver, mustard, silver, mustard, silver, mustard, rose. Tuition, rambunctious, though. Tuition, rambunctious, though. Tuitious, rambunctious, tuition, rambunctious, tuition, rambunctious, though. Extra stars to somebody who can write a good sentence with these 3 words right now in the chat. Write a sentence with those words and make us laugh because they sort of don't belong together, but they can now. Tuitious, rambunctious, and though. Everyone, you did a great job. I love seeing all of the movement in the room. We move to help the brain notice new ways of making sounds. for English speaking. So we are using our hands, we use our bodies to distract the brain from, I don't know, imposing too many rules from our first language, okay? If you want to know more about this, teachers, you can join us at colorvowel.com. We have training courses and certification courses. If you're a learner, Blue Canoe is for you, and our Thursday night classes are for you, or Thursday, Friday morning if you're in Asia, okay? Questions and comments before we wrap up for today. I want to thank you for being here. Lots of comments from Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. The tuition. Oh, Grace, Scott, would you read that for us out loud? You made a wonderful sentence. And go ahead and use your hand if you feel comfortable doing that now.
The tuition for my rambunctious kid was not so high, though. The tuition for my rambunctious kid was not so high, though.
Wonderful. I love that. My rambunctious kid's tuition. Do we have any other? That's a really winner sentence. Doug, you have one. Can you read that for us? Let's see if I can invite you to unmute. Huh. There you go.
Yeah. Then I have to find that sentence again. Yeah, the rambunctious student paid the tuition even though it wasn't due.
Great. Can you do that with your hand?
Yeah, the rambunctious student paid the tuition even though it wasn't due.
Nice. Let's all try that. The rambunctious student paid the tuition even though it wasn't due. Nice, nice. So there's this rhythm going on. It's beautiful. The rambunctious student paid the tuition even though it wasn't due. It doesn't always sound like a song, but it has a rhythm like a song. Okay, great. Wonderful, everybody. Hey, we're always here on Thursdays when your questions come up during the day, when you're speaking English or you hear something and you're curious. Make a note of it, bring it to Thursday classes or Friday. I'll find a good way to say it's our Thursday night, Friday morning class. We're so pleased to have you. This is something I missed over the summer, so I'm glad to see you again. Please join us again 2 weeks from now on the third Thursday, okay? Bring your friends, it's open to the public. You see a little bit of what we do. And I will use your words and your questions for our future exercises, okay? This is your free pronunciation workout. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, learners, for coming today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.